So I'm going to talk to you today about the Blina Diamond project. Our company's got this 100% within the company. It's a pretty simple, straightforward project and proposition, this. We are seeking to put this into trial mining phase, which can directly lead into commercial mining. And in order to do that, we need 2.5 million Australian dollars, and that's the money we're seeking to raise. That will happen in the course of the next 6 months. As soon as we raise the money. The project itself is situated in northwestern Australia. You can see here on the about 100 kilometres west of Derby. It's got excellent infrastructure, it's got good roads, it's easy to get to. There's access via air from Perth, and it's one of probably the best places in the Kimberleys to be operating. It's surrounded by the Allendale Diamond Mine, and I think the best way to illustrate the project is by showing you a short video. My friends at the back will put that on, please. I'm walking on top of an ancient riverbed. Some 10 to 20 million years ago, diamonds eroded from a nearby source were carried down this river. They're now protected under this thin layer of wind-blown sand. Those diamonds are still here, and it is the job of those of us at POS Minerals to find those diamonds and in the process to set up a profitable diamond mining operation. In the Allendale region of northwestern Australia, a series of diamond-bearing volcanic pipes erupted. Here is the richest of those pipes, Allendale 9. Until recently, Allendale 9 produced over 50% of the world's fancy yellow diamonds, including these beautiful gems. When Allendale 9 erupted, the original land surface would have been some 40 to 80 metres higher than where I'm now standing, and the pipe itself would have been emplaced up to that level. Subsequent erosion led to the diamonds getting washed down the ancient river. The name of this remarkable diamond-bearing channel is Terrace 5, and POS Minerals has estimated an exploration target of 1.6 to 4.1 million carats of diamonds for this paleo river system. Previous trial mining within the POS Minerals project area has already produced a significant quantity of diamonds. Some of these stones have the same highly attractive fancy yellow colour as the Allendale 9 diamonds. These beautiful stones are greatly prized by the top buyers. For example, this 8.4 carat stone recovered from Terrace 5 was recently valued at $44,000 US. Alluvial diamonds concentrate in high-energy river environments, such as rapids or waterfalls. Diamonds are denser than most material in the river and gravitate to the lowest points. Some of the best trap sites are called potholes. As the pothole deepens through erosion, gravel and diamonds fall into the hull. The gravels abrade and the resultant sands get flushed out. But the diamonds, being heavier and harder, remain. If you continue this process for thousands of years, bonanza grades can build up. Here is an example of pothole trap sites from the Ocus Diamond Mine on the Orange River in Namibia. For POS Minerals to succeed in finding these missing diamonds where others have failed, we have used a new breakthrough ground-penetrating radar technology, or GPR. An earlier version of GPR was used at Blina in 2002, but was found to be ineffective due to high signal-to-noise ratios. However, modern electronics has vastly increased the data acquisition rates, and so the latest generation of GPR allows the modelling of the all-important trap sites. As a result, numerous new, deeper diamondiferous channels within Terrace 5 have been defined. 2 of these channels, 1 and 2, already contain tested diamond grades up to 10.5 carats per 100 cubic metres. However, within channels 1 and 2 are 9 highly prospective and untested new targets which have been revealed by the ground-penetrating radar. These are the 9 high-grade targets which will be the focus of our future work. In cross-section, these trap sites look like this. The original pitting here just missed target 3 at the bottom of this potential pothole. These exciting GPR targets are easily accessible, being just 2 to 8 metres deep. We are on track to commence bulk sampling and trial mining operations this dry season, as Gibb River Diamonds works towards becoming Australia's next diamond producer. Okay, so you can get some idea from those slides what the aim of the project is, and I'll rattle through some of the other slides, but just to say there has been significant mining already done on the project area. 1,400 carats were taken from that hole, and that gives us the confidence that these diamonds will be found when we mine other parts of the channel, which are hopefully higher grade. The grade number I gave you earlier of up to, or the total 4.1, up to 4.1 million carats of diamonds potentially in that channel, that's the equivalent of nearly $2.5 billion US dollars. So there's a considerable, Australian dollars, there's a considerable prize on offer here should we manage to get into the high grade areas. But even the low grade areas, we believe we can make money on based on current prices, and certainly exchange rates have helped. My own background, indeed, as you can see in the picture there of me diving in a river in South America, has been mining alluvial diamonds. I spent many, many years of my career doing alluvial diamonds, and hopefully I'll do this project. I won't get wet this time. I'll skip over a couple of these GPR slides. We've already done those. That previous slide, that slide there, the grade in the blue of the two channels that we intend to mine and have got granted mining licenses over them is 6.8 carats per 100 cubic meters. So if we duplicate that original grade that they got on previous explorers got on this same project, we'd get about $40 a cubic meter. We reckon we can mine it and treat it for about 17, so we would make good money even if we don't find the high-grade pothole trap sites. We've trenched and done some work trying to on the geology of this area, and as you can see, some of these gravels look fantastic. They're untested, and we're very keen to get the plant set up and get that stuff through the plant. The company itself has got $1.5 million in the bank. That's the $2.5 million that we're seeking to raise would pay for the mobilization and setup of the plant. We have got nearly 30% of the company is owned by directors, so we've got a lot of skin in the game there, including $1.5 million cash in hand, so we're in pretty good shape corporately. Now, the mining itself is shallow, it's simple, and it's low cost. You just scrape the material, the sand and laterite off the top, and then you've got an immediate free dig of the gravels, which can then be trucked a few hundred meters to the plant site. We've also got the plant. We own this plant. We've bought it, and I built most of this last year. It includes the original trommel that was up there, a new set of sizing screens, and then an X-ray Sortex machine, which is what separates the diamonds out. It helps us with our security as well, which is obviously very important. The project is fully permitted and shovel ready to go, and we spent the last year getting all of that permitting, including full Aboriginal mining agreements and all of the environmental permitting in place. So as soon as we do the fundraising, we can press the big red button, mobilize the site, and away we go. The timeline would look like this. If we look to raise capital in February, March, April, then in April, May, we can put in the water bore, put in the roads, site works, we've only got to sheet the roads. Then we construct and commission the plant. It's a very simple plant. It'll only take 2 months to do that. And then from there on, we do 4 months of bulk testing. Then we trial mine the best grades from the bulk testing. And that is basically leads us into potentially commercial production. With a few bits of tweaking on the plant, we will be able to put quite a lot more cubic meters through the plant and commercially produce from that point. So in order to do that, the money we need would be $1 million in CapEx to finish off the plant and also to put in a tailings storage facility and a camp on site. The operating expenses, it's about $10,000 to $12,000 a day. You only need about 7 blokes to run what is a fairly straightforward alluvial operation. And for a total of $2.5 million, that will get us to the point whereby we are potentially commercially producing. Be aware, it's not possible to get a JORC resource on this because on alluvial diamonds, by the time you get the JORC resource, you've already mined the darn thing. So we have to go on the original grades that were found and on new geological models in order to get ourselves into a better commercial position, but I will say when they last sampled this, the Aussie dollar was $1.10 to a US. It's now 73 cents. The price of oil has come down considerably, the price of labour has come down considerably, and the price of diamonds, of the diamond pricing on this project, which was 230 US dollars a carat, 12 years later it's now 389 US dollars a carat. So you put all of those factors together and it makes the economics far more robust and in our favour than they originally were. Thanks very much for your thoughts. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I've got some diamonds there if any of you would like to see some of the diamonds from the project, and I'm down at booth A8. Thank you.